There's many a slip between the cup and the lip. And who should know this better than Hema Malini? One of Hema's earliest successes was Ramesh Sippy's Andhas, made in 1971. But the original choice for the widow's role was Karishma and Karina's mother, Babita. Babita had worked with Ramesh Sippy in Raz, in which he was the assistant director.
जिंदगी एक सफर है सुहाना यहाँ कल क्या हो.
Andhas was Babita's first and last chance at displaying her talent. She was considered, in her own words, a glamorous flower pot who prettified the frame. But her father Harish Shivdasani discouraged Babita from accepting the role because he felt playing a widow would be bad for a glamorous image. And the person who benefited from the refusal was Hema Malini. Hema struck lucky again when Ramesh Sippy was making Sita or Geeta next in 1972. He first approached Mumtaz for the double role, but apparently they didn't agree on the price and Ramesh Sippy zeroed in on Hema. Hema was apprehensive because she felt she would be compared to Dilip Kumar, who had played a similar double role in Ram or Sham. However, Sippy was at his persuasive best and she hesitatingly accepted the role. The film was a super hit when released in the last quarter of 1972 and it made Hema the indisputable number one. Sita or Geeta not only won Hema the Filmfare Award for Best Actress, but Ramesh Sippy also offered her a tailor-made role in his next film, the record-shattering blockbuster Sholay. Sharmila Tagore was offered Johnny Mera Naam in 1970 by the hero Devanand's director brother Vijay Anand. She was cresting on the An Evening in Paris wave, and Devanand and she were an untried combination, so it made the film look very attractive on paper. But Tagore made the costly mistake of refusing the film because she felt the film didn't offer a scope for any histrionics. Sharmila wanted to prove herself as a serious actress in Hindi films too. Hema stepped into her shoes and wearing those shoes climbed right up to the highest rungs of stardom. Johnny Mera Naam proved to be the biggest hit of 1970 and the biggest hit of Devanand's entire career. Hema too was appreciated and became immensely popular. Devanand was so impressed with her star presence, he went on to work with her in 6 more films, including the Yash Chopra directed Joshila. Their pair paid off on the box office only in Amir Garib. But Hema was already seated on the throne by then. Though the masses loved Hema, the critics used knives instead of pens while reviewing her early performances. Till Lal Patthar released in 1972. But believe it or not, Hema was not the first choice for the role. Originally Vajantimala and Nutan were to play the roles eventually essayed by Hema and Rakhi, but that was not to be. Then Nargis's niece Zahida, who was Devanand's heroine in Prem Pujari, turned down the offer. On hindsight, she feels she should have accepted the role, but Zahida says, "I was petrified of dogs, and in one scene in the film, the dog was supposed to jump on me." Hema took over and as Rajkumar's scorned mistress, she silenced the critics. She was fire and brimstone and she totally overshadowed Rakhi, who played the docile wife. 4 big opportunities thrown away by 4 actresses. Their loss, Hema's gain. You never know which way the wheel of fortune is going to spin. मेरे नसीब में तू है कि नहीं